Right. As usual. Give me a minute. That worked. Great. Okay. We're back into Don't Escape 4 Days to Survive again. Point of the continuing this, of course, is to try to improve the scenarios that I did previously. And I won't do it right away after. I could see playing this again down the road, though, trying to get different challenges for the days. So rather than trying to have the same desert or scorpion or sorry, spiders, and then extreme heat, and then bandits, and then day 4 where we take off. Rather than trying to do that, or rather than having that pattern, like I said, down the road, maybe 6 months from now or something, doing it again where we try to get different scenarios. We try to get, like, we had extreme heat, so I'm assuming there's extreme cold because, like I said, because of the blankets and stuff. It's probably something else on day 1 instead of spiders. I don't know what else there is, but something. And then there's probably something else on day 3 instead of bandits. So, anyway. So that's the idea there, is at whatever point down the road we try that again and see if we get other scenarios. But for now, we're just doing where we improve on the scenarios we have. Okay. Oh yeah, and we have actually. I didn't even think about that. We have a couple of demos I wanted to do as well. Shoot. I think I might do an extra stream tomorrow. Just because there are, like I said, a couple of demos that I wanted to do. Nuts. I wasn't even remembering about those. Yeah, there's by the same people that did Immure. There's House of Hamlin. There's also a Reanimal demo. Both of those. I think those go, like, the demos are available until something like the 20th, 21st, something like that. So we still have a little bit of time technically, but I'd need to do them sooner rather than later. So we'll see. I might actually do the demos at the end of Don't Escape here if we don't take a long time on day 3. Maybe finish day 3, then I pause, or day 3, yeah, day 3, and then we pause after that. We save it, and then we maybe go into the demos. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, for now. So we are on the morning of day 3 is what we should be. Yeah, here. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what all. I'll want that, because I know we need that for, well, depends on what our... Wait, the rope? Only the rope is useful? No, it's still on the... It's still a grappling hook, basically. Okay. Because I don't know if we need... Let me go back down one more time and make sure, but I don't think there's... Let me just see. I don't think there's anything left down here that we want, though, right? There's the fan, the AC unit. Hey, Silwell. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more in here I want. So that's right. So we'll come out. Okay, so I'll remove the hook, because we want that on day 4. Okay. Rock, bandage. I don't think we need this other stuff. Blanket. I mean, I guess I know where it is if we need it. I don't think we need any of this other stuff, though. Okay, what do we have in here? Still have... Oh, the hose. I don't think we need the hose at all. I'll drop that. I think the other stuff, excuse me, we want to keep probably. Go over there and we'll slightly up there. I'll drop the hose. All right. Okay, so I think we're good. I want to. So we have this new sidereal plexus office. And I guess that's it for now. We go there first, and then we end up finding the construction site with the guys. Okay, so we're going to hole up at the house this next night, rather than the cave here. Cave's not going to protect us, of course. We'll hole up at the house here. Don't need to do much here. We'll want to make sure we remember to shut and lock the doors, of course, when we're done. Okay, let's... Oh. Do I not have... There we go. 15 minutes, but it's only going to take 9 with the help, so we'll do that, sure. Yeah, so we got the nails again. We have another thing here, right? Wait, or not? Maybe not. That's destroyed. That's destroyed. Oh, here we go. More metal bars. This is what I want. This. I do love how you get the extra help. I guess they're holding the metal grating up while you hammer or something. I don't know why there'd be so much discount on the time it takes. Not that I care all that much. It's fine. I'm not complaining, but... Okay. So iron bar is one of the ones we have to protect ourselves from the thugs. Okay. We had... We had outside some traps. Oh, right. I need... I don't remember which tool it is. Whatever tool it is, we need a tool to... It's one of the ones in the back of the truck. It's not the hammer. At least I'm pretty sure it's not the hammer. I think it's the pry bar, I think. But I'll grab the screwdriver and the wrench just in case. But I'm pretty sure it's the pry bar we want. Do that on this trap as well. Stretched spring would take 30 minutes. Only 12 though, so it's fine, yeah. Okay. No, not what I meant. This. 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 Just while I'm here, I might as well. Another 12. Okay, so we have 2 of the 4 traps. We will end up finding 2 more bear traps when we go up to the lodge. Decided to set some traps. Okay. Let me think. Anything else? We eventually will take a vantage point on the roof, so we'll have high ground for shooting at any thugs that come. Beyond that, at the house here, just shutting and locking the doors, I think. There's only one window on the ground floor, and when we did this before, we did day 3 for the thugs before, they never like climbed up to the windows up above, so I probably don't need to worry about those. Okay, let's go inside. Shut this. Lock it. Okay. Makes sense on some of these scenarios. You don't actually have to, or you have a little bit of variation. So, for example, when the spiders come on day 1, like the evening of day 1, you don't actually need to lock the doors. The spiders are not going to open the doors or whatever, right? They might bust through, but they won't. You know, if you don't have the doors closed, you don't actually have to lock the doors. The thugs, obviously, people know how to enter a place that's not locked, so you do need to lock them, right? So it's little small things like that are different. With the spiders can crawl up the sides of the house, so you need metal bars on all the windows. But you don't need them on the top windows when it's just the bandits, because they only come from the bottom floor. Things like that. Okay, so let's do this. Put this back. This back. This back. That's empty. I don't remember what my current gas consumption is. And I'm out of ammo, so I'll need to get more of that. Okay. Hmm. %84 gasoline, huh? Okay. Could probably go back here. I know we can get I know it's not sidereal plexus yet, but we can get... let's not do this yet. Let's go here, I guess. Let me save it. This is our morning. So, let's see. So day 2, 8 a.m. Day 1, yeah, so day 2, and then day 2 when we were hold up, day 3, so I guess day 3 here. Right, wait, we did 2, yeah, so actually, so if this is 3, let's do 3 here, actually. Okay. The thugs are supposed to be here, aren't they? Why? Is it not late enough in the day? Maybe it's not late enough in the day yet. Okay, hang on, let me grab the gas can. While we're here anyway. It might be we go to sidereal plexus first. Then we, as a result of passing that, we find out the construction site where the thugs are. And that triggers thugs to show up here. That might be what it is. Let me get over here. Okay, reset this here. Fill this. Grab this. Drop these off. Yeah, I think so. In order to trigger other stuff, we'll go to sidereal plexus first. I think that's what's intended. The city didn't survive even the first weeks after the apocalypse. Hit by earthquakes, it was quickly abandoned, only to be swallowed by sands after the climate changed. Never liked the idea of going there. It was like a massive tombstone emerging from the wasteland, luring travelers so it could become a grave for more victims. Yet, this was the place we had to go. This is the place. Any questions? This isn't the outpost you were looking for, right? Have you been listening to me at all? Of course this isn't the outpost I was looking for. That one had a launch pad and a spaceship. This one? Well, this is an office. What exactly are we looking for here? Coordinates. We need to know where the launch pad outpost is located. Look for any documents or maps you can find. It's got to be somewhere here. What are your connections with sidereal plexus? I don't know what you mean. Well, how'd you know about the spaceship thing in the first place? Can we have this conversation another time? It's a long story. In other words, she's shady, but that's fine. We understand later that she's not as shady as she seems, but she is shady. Kinda, still. Anyway, here's their logo, sidereal plexus. Just go ahead and do this, since I've already got the gas and everything. Now it's 9:22. Okay. Okay, I don't know any way to save both Barry and Cody. I think they both are going to die. Or one of them is going to die, I mean, not both. One of them is going to die. Like, for sure. So, I need to choose which one. I think Barry is necessary to survive the bandits. So I think Cody has to die. I think there's supposed to be some way after you complete the game you can replay and maybe save Cody or something like that, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. And if that's true, obviously we'd have to replay the game afterward. So we'll see. Anyway, because we cannot go through this entrance here. I've tried bringing the shovel. You cannot dig this up. Shouldn't there be a door here? There is. Probably a few feet under all that sand. We can bring a shovel in. Are you serious? Digging a desert's worth of sand would take us hours. No time for that. Let's look for another way in. So you have to end up doing that, basically. Go around to the east wing here. But this door's locked, so you can't get in it. Seems to be locked from the other side. Over here. Everything here is either collapsed or covered with tons of sand. So there literally is no way to go except up this incline, which means you have to go back to the front and then go up the incline here. I don't think there's anything street lamp, but it's off is all. It's just a description. Give it a few more months, this lamp will completely disappear under the sand. This world doesn't have a few months. Climb up the sand will take 5 minutes. Yep. Away to the roof. And this is it. And then this collapses and either Cody or Barry falls, unfortunately. I really don't think there's... Wait, do I have... What do I have? Hang on. Just save time. That's the... Not even time in the game, but just like time on the stream. Save some time. Don't... I think I want to bring... Because I can't remember now, but I think there are vents inside? If I could unscrew a vent or something, maybe. I'm going to bring some tools with me. There's not all that much we retrieve, at least in this first... Yeah, I'm going to bring some tools with me instead of just... Okay. I don't think the shovel ever comes into play. This, if there's a vent, maybe, or this. We need a finger. We ended up getting it on day 4, but we basically get it while we're here, I think. Oh, no. We cannot, because you don't have any reason to try to get the finger. Right. I don't think so. Let me bring it just in case. Wrench, I think we need to use to manipulate some stuff. I don't think we ever use the hammer, but I'll bring it. It's not all that much weight. And I've still got 9 slots to put stuff. That should be plenty. Okay. Let's get that to stop saying there's something new. Okay. And then say yes. This. Yeah. This is where a decision needs to be made. I'm going to make it, and we're going to let Cody die, unfortunately. Sucks, but there's not really anything I can do. I even have this rope with grapple. I can't... I don't think I can use that even. I wonder. I'm going to try that, but I don't think I can. But let's see. We'll do this. It collapses. Are you sure you want to save Cody? Yeah. So you don't really have an opportunity. You basically can save one or the other, and that's it. It sucks. No, Cody, can you hear me? David, we're on a roof, and this hole seems to go all the way down. It's at least a 4-story drop, if not more. He couldn't survive that. Maybe he did. Maybe he landed on sand. How can you know? Cody! David. Yeah. I gotta talk to Barry. You okay? Why? Why didn't you save Cody? I want to save you both. I thought maybe I could make it. No, you knew. Yes, Barry, I knew. I had to choose. So why me? More valuable. He won't have to suffer anymore. Don't ask. Yeah. I don't remember what I chose. I think don't ask. Please don't make it any more difficult than it already is. David, I know this is terrible, but we can't let him die for nothing. Get to the opening. I'll try to find another way in. Find the location of that base. Look for documents or a map of some sort. We'll just meet up later. Good luck. Hey, yes? Any new thoughts on Kate? I don't know, David. This is this sidereal plexus thing. She claims she didn't know where it was, but then she knows. Plus, she knows just so much about them. Not to mention this whole spaceship idea. Isn't this ridiculous? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get when we get inside. I don't remember everything. I remember most of it, I think, but not all of it. Cody's dead. I couldn't save them both. Chart has some lines in different heights and curves. I have no idea what exactly it represents. Electrical voltages? Something with semiconductors? These computers are all broken. I've tried multiple times to access them. Well, this is broken, and there's no power. There's nothing else in this screen? It's not looking like it. Okay. Collapsed doorway. Completely collapsed. Can't do much about it. I don't know why we would need a small rock. So on day one, we use a small rock to distract the spiders. Throw a small rock at dishes. The spider goes over to that room where the dishes were, and then that lets us go over the other room without the spider blocking the way. I can't think of, at least in the scenarios that I have, can't think of another point where the rock would be useful. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I guess I could take it just so I've got it. I mean, it's not up here. In other words, fire alarm in case of emergency, break the glass. They have done enough glass breaking for now. Yeah, that's rough. Clear the door. Though we're stuck mid-floor, I don't think getting inside would be a good idea. Yeah, I don't see a vent up here. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe there are no vents. How big do you think this place is? No idea. Looked quite big from the outside. It's probably mostly buried with sand. Hope we find those coordinates fast. Yeah. Lead the way, but watch your step. It's locked. He has an ID on his neck. Everything else would be interesting. Yeah, I think we have to come back for the... Why do we do that? Yeah. We don't know that we need a fingerprint later yet, so there's not really a point in that. Okay, we evacuate to our designated launch pad. Emailed you a map. Find an email titled Escape and open the attachment. In front of the building, 3 buses will be waiting for everyone. Buses A and B are being prepared for less important employees. Please ask for seats in the coach marked with the letter C. Departure at 9 o'clock. Remember, C is the only bus that actually goes to the launch pad. Have your ID cards with you. That is super important. The crucial thing is to keep calm and to follow orders. The trip to the mountains will take less than an hour, and the departure is scheduled for 12 o'clock. There you know what happens next. The sleep process will take place right after landing at the target location. Remind yourself of any training instructions you will need. There is a strict and complete ban on talking with people from outside of the company. Do not share information with colleagues, friends, or family. This will help us avoid panic. Remember, sharing any information is forbidden and excludes you from the escape list. There are only a few days left in this world. Let's just keep it quiet. We do not want any hindrance at the end. Other instructions will be available on site, including group assignments and locations to which you will be sent. Each of you will be briefed about what happens so you can share this information at the destination. It's very important, crucial, that we do not repeat the same mistakes anywhere else. Just remember, the only way to escape is to stop running. Okay. And I think on the backside there's a key. Yeah. There we go. We actually use the key on this door. Backup battery. Right, hang on. I don't remember. I think it's maybe what's on the fax machine. There are instructions somewhere that tell us. Machine's not operational. Hang on. Maybe not. There's something that tells us what values we use. Maybe it's downstairs. Yeah, that's the perfect way to get somebody to join your stuff is to sell them their stream sucks. Okay. Anyway. Find the outpost location before going any further. Yeah, but I don't know. Was there instruction up here that I missed? Maybe. Somewhere there's something that tells me amounts I need to balance out for everything. I don't remember where that is, though. Thought there was like a set of instructions or something. Oh, it's just up here. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember now some of these, so we need 50 for pin A. So 60 and that. Just see by the numbers what we've got. A is at 80. So 60 minus 10 is 50. Plus 10 is 60. So this is a 20. Okay. $10, $25, $15, $10, $20. Well, I don't know what this one is. Let's see if this is 80. What happens if instead of that, I do this to here and this to here? 85. So this is a 15 because this was a 10. Okay, 15, 30, 20. Override, I don't do this. Let's see, 15, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I do this to here. 10. Or 10. Wait. What was this again? 60, 50. 60 said this is a 20, that's right. This is a 20. Yeah, so 10, 20. So that's 30, 20, 30, 10, 30, 20, 10, 30, 20, 35, 40, 50 with a 15. There we go, 50 there. And then I need 10 on B. That'd be 60, still 60, 30. And 0, still 30. Minus 20 is 10. There we go. There's nothing else in the room, I guess. I don't remember this room very well. I just remembered we had the puzzle for this and that was it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Silencer? Gun silencer? What's it doing in here? Maybe it's the reason there's a dead guy at the desk. That's a pretty terrible way to get fired. Ha! I see what you did there, Barry. Ah, you're hilarious. That's everything here. It's just the dead body and that's it. Okay. Access this. email. It's just saying some people who are on leave and some people who, kind of the rotating schedule. Visitors. Take care of accommodations for our guests. Prepare the luggage. Catherine Mayweather is our pilot. That's why Catherine knows this stuff. Catherine Mayweather, pilot. Would that be Kate? We really need to have a talk. Yeah. Okay, and then this. Hunting Lodge. This place might be worth checking out. I've marked it on my map. Okay. Okay, and then... this is basically about some sexual harassment at work, so that's great. This here is, if you go to, there's an actual website online. If you go to that and you use these, you get like little small extras. We've done that before. So, working, configuring power output, the backup battery. Make sure to feed a pin A5 with 15 volt and pin B with 40 volt. Better print it out or write it down, because once you start rewiring, this floor will be cut off from emergency power. Okay, anyway, and then this talks about the moon incident and, blah, blah, blah. We are legally obliged to deny any connection to it. They're the ones who caused the problem. Are we in danger? No, remain calm, proceed, do your duties. People say the moon's going to hit us. Maybe where unforeseen incident took place on the surface. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyway. And then VIP personnel and researchers must evacuate immediately. Tap map has a location. So that's what we get on that. That's it. This is where the location, this is the location we need. I've marked it on my map. Now I can finally get out of here. And this, you did it. You thought nobody would find out. You destroyed the entire world, you maniacs. I'll make damn sure every police department, every military organization, everyone will forcefully detain each and every one of your workers on site. You're not scientists, or you're no scientists. You're all charlatans. There will be no place on Earth for you to hide. Hey, Sylvia, it's going well. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Okay. I said, so if you go here on the internet, you see this web address here. So you use siderealplexus.com on actual, like your actual own personal email or internet, then you can use this to see the goodies, like I had said previously. So, no worries. Okay, learn about Lodge up north, found location of the outpost. Don't think there's anything more. We already got that. Done that. We're done with this for now. Oh, do you know me? Interesting. Bob Cody, listen, it was an easy choice, okay? If I could have saved, it wasn't an easy choice. If I could have saved both of you, I would have. I know, David. Do you think he suffered? I hope he didn't. And now we're going to go down and see Cody, unfortunately. Too dark to see anything. I don't remember if we used this or what. Grab that. Oh, open the doors first. Now do this. There. Go down. Takes 5 minutes. Yep. Collapse doorway. Yeah, I don't think we do anything for either of these. We're supposed to, at some point for day 4, we're supposed to find a disc. Like one of the really old school floppy diskettes from like the 1980s. We're supposed to find one of those for day 4 so we can put it into the computer to get us into the program to get us to sleep and have our consciousness transfer or whatever. Fiona Aliasian. What? Oh. Yep. I see. Yeah, did you see my last message to you? Oh, your discount account isn't working now? Oh. Yeah, Venmo is being idiotic for me. So I finally decided to go with Cash App, and I had sent you a message asking you if like what your contact info on Cash App was to do that. Do not put it in chat here. If you want to try to contact me again on Discord, do another friend invite with a new one. Yeah. Yep, I remember. Yep. So yeah, do another, like, if you need to create a new one, that's fine, but contact me on Discord again. Do an invite with Sylvia or whatever again, and I will I'll accept, and then because I basically sent you like I asked you what your Cash App ID was, but I do not want you to put your Cash App ID online, obviously. So send me a friend request and then DM me your Cash App ID, and we'll try to do the transfer that way instead. I still have the money ready. I actually had responded, and then you didn't reply. I guess it was because your Discord account went dead. So, yep. So if you do that, then we'll continue with that, because I've already got the stuff ready to try again with a different app, since Venmo's being dumb. Nothing useful here. Yeah, Cody fell and died. It sucks. I guess get this taken care of. Cody, cough, cough. Cody, David, Cody. Where is Kate? She's fine. I can't move. Cody, stay calm. You'll be fine. It's cold. Everything is going to be fine. I'm so scared. Don't go away. Just stay calm. I'm here. I'm right here. Dad, where have you been? Don't go away again. I've lost my plushy tiger, Dad. I don't know where it is. We'll find it, Cody. We'll get it for you. Hold my hand, Cody. I'm here. Cody? Cody? And that's it. It's rough. Okay. Yep. I will make sure that I'll add you, and then we'll talk after I'm done streaming. So I have a little over another hour, roughly, or so. There were a couple of demos that I thought I might do after this stream, though, that I might still stream. So I'll just sometime later today. I can't tell you exactly what time, but I'll send you a friend request on Discord, and then you can give me your Cash App ID there. So I'll talk to you in a while. Thanks. Sylvia / Fiona / whatever you end up going by. Anyway, yep. I'll reach out to you. Poor Cody. I have to leave him like this for now. Maybe after finding an exit, there'll be time to honor him. Hey, yes? What do you think of this office? I hate it. I used to hate offices of all kinds. Now I have one more reason to do so. Yeah, I don't like it either. I can't stop thinking about Cody, about how I failed him. Don't blame yourself. Sometimes things just go wrong. But then again, you shouldn't have let him fall. It should have been me. Stop saying that. Let's just hope he's in a better place now. Okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be a disc or diskette, whatever, somewhere. I need to... I looked through all this rubble before, though. Well enough. Another one of you. Another one of you. Boom. Boom. Piss off. Your stream sucks. Join me. No, 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 no. Okay, sounds good. Talk to you in a while. Yeah, there's nothing there. So do on the other side of that door, better find another exit, right? What exactly were you doing, side rail? What was your game? Well, I'm not seeing anything like a vent or something that I've not interacted with before, so I don't know. Unlocked it. Kate, David, you got the location? You don't care about Cody, do you? Don't you want to ask about him first? I just assumed he's dead. He died for this information, Kate. He died, for crying out loud. Like I said, that's what I assumed. Oh, okay. Assume I've got your stupid map then. Show me it. Take a look. Launchpad is here in the mountains. We can go right away. What about your dream? The bandits, raiders. What about them? If we get to the launch pad fast, they won't be our problem. I don't know, David. You had that dream. It might mean we won't escape them just like that. The ship is still there. It might require a lot of work before it takes off. Those thugs follow us there. No, they can't find out about the ship. We have to deal with them first. We have to stay one more night. You realize you're putting our lives at risk. They have guns. We can't lead them to the ship. Yeah, no worries. No worries. We'll just go to a different thing. That's fine. Yeah, talk to you in a bit. I don't know where this diskette is going to be. I really don't. I would think it has to be inside Real Plexus, right? Because it ties to a Sidereal Plexus facility on the moon at the end. And also has to tie to their whole sleep thing where they transfer consciousnesses or whatever exactly it is. So Cody. I'm sorry, David. Poor boy. Okay, yeah. This place is terrifying and dangerous. Aw, come on. I mean it. Remember what happened on the roof? Let's not stay here any longer then. How about that? We have things to do. Any ideas for today? Best defense is a good offense. What? Don't what me. If we want to have any chance, we need to go to their camp and do as much as possible to stop them. A little sabotage won't hurt. Actually, maybe it will. It will hurt them, but that's the point. Just make sure we don't get spotted. We wouldn't stand a chance in an open fight like that. Okay, what now, David? I wanted to talk about Barry. What is there to talk about? He's not fond of me, and I'm not fond of him. We still can work together. That's what's important. Couldn't you be, like, more, you know, human? What? Never mind. I failed, Kate. Cody, please don't start that now. When should I start then? It's not like we have a lot of time on our hands. Listen, Cody was a good kid, and I miss him, and I feel sorry for him. We can't stop now. We have to carry on. There's nothing we can do for him now. Maybe. Maybe what? Nothing. Let's focus on survival. Mayweather. Catherine Mayweather. Huh? Is that your name? Why do you ask? Seen it in one of the documents. You worked for Sidereal, didn't you? Briefly. I didn't even know where this office was before the dream I just had. I definitely wasn't important enough to earn my place on the lifeboat, it appears. Why hide it? Why conceal that information? Isn't it obvious, David? Sidereal caused it. All of it. The moon? Yes. And more than that. I wasn't directly involved, but you can imagine I don't want to be shot in the face by a stranger for mentioning that my employer has accidentally destroyed the world. What else are you hiding? Nothing. Geez, David. I'm sorry, but I think you know more than you say. That turned out to be truth in the past, and I think it's still the case. Alright, you don't have to trust me if you don't want to. Just help me get to that ship. So, from the documents I've found, it seems people from this office were evacuated to the launch pad. Wouldn't that mean the ship is long gone? It's not long gone. How do you know? Dreams, David. I also keep having them. Where do you think the dreams come from? How is it even possible? I believe those are visions, sent by someone. I'd think you're crazy if I didn't have the same thoughts myself. Maybe we're both crazy then. Well, it's always possible. Okay. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any way. I don't see any kind of a disc. I don't know what they wanted on day 4. I guess we'll leave for now. We can always come back, I suppose. I don't know how you get it. Silencer we want. Yeah, some of this stuff I don't think we want, but I'll leave it out here. I just brought it out of the building so we'd have it out of the way for now. So set that down. Don't really need this anymore. At least I don't think so. This we might still want to keep. I think so. I think we use this for the ID badge to get past the machine's detection on day 4. Okay. Here. Put this stuff back. stop. You hear that, guys? Yeah, somebody's talking. Shh. We won't catch much from here. So we're just planning on going to their house and shooting them all dead? We could sneak to the shop and listen from there. And that's why I'm not sure if it's a good idea. You're a coward and a fart knocker, Sarge. We need their supplies, so we're gonna take them. Their crib is totally dope. Amazing defensive spot for us to use. My point exactly. It's gonna be a good defensive spot for us. It is a good defensive spot for them. Don't crack me up. We've been watching them for some time now. It's just two dudes and a chick and a freaking brat. One trifling happy family plus a blazed uncle. And there's freaking 20 of us, including your Army Boy Scouts. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn right I am. I want your men to be ready at dusk. I've welcomed you in the gang, but it's time to start paying off, Sarge. Yeah. Alrighty. We're heading back to the construction site to tell the boys the plan. I think I know what construction site he's talking about. I've seen one back on the helicopter. I'll mark it on your map. Maybe we'll pay them a visit later. You coming? Yeah, I'll just finish getting that fuel and take another look at the gas station shop. Okay. Catch you later. Yeah, later. Okay. I love how you think creating an alt is going to stop me from just deleting your messages. Okay, now I don't know if there's another way to do this. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. So what do you think of this place? I saw it from the air and regretfully realized that they probably don't have any helicopter fuel. Apart from the fuel tank, this hole is pretty much useless. Let's take what we came for and move on. I'll be back, I'm sure you will. Over the thugs talking to one of his men. Their hideout is located in a nearby construction site. I don't remember how we do this. Talk to him. Okay, I guess I just go initially. Alright guys, you stay here. I might need your help in case there's trouble. Hope you know what you're doing. Give me one good reason not to unload the whole clip into your face. And it better be a damn good reason. Hey Faux Fox, welcome. Negotiate, maybe? To bargain. I want to negotiate peace before a war breaks out between our groups. A war? Listen, son, I don't know what world you live in, but it's not going to be a war. It's going to be a massacre. You have nothing to give us and we can't take by force. Or can you prove me wrong? I'm listening. Are you Sergeant? People that were with you called you Sergeant. Really, Sergeant? Ha! You used to be. Sergeant First Class, to be specific. That doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past. My nickname is all I have from that life. That guy on a bike mentioned something about your men. Is it your squad? Geez, you've been listening to all that? Yeah, it's my squad, all right. Or what's left of it. 4 men. They still take orders from me, even if we're not soldiers anymore. Who's the guy you talk to? They call him Razor. He's the leader of the gang. Technically my boss. Also a guy that will most likely kill you. I would avoid him at all costs if I were you. Why do you work for Razor? So why do you work for him? You kidding me? As if I had a choice. We were alone. Me and what's left of my squad. There's no more army, no HQ, no government. We had nowhere to go. No supplies, no food, no shelter. Razor took us in exchange for our muscles. Even if I'm not proud of it. So that's all for now, I think. For now? Aren't we shooting each other next? I was hoping that could be avoided. Just go away and I'll pretend I haven't seen you, okay? Well, if it looks like he's trying to get fuel out of there, maybe I can give him a hand. Need some help? No. Come on. You'll never open this valve with your bare hands. Why do you even help me? Because I feel it's the right thing to do. Thanks. You again. Got enough fuel? Yeah, thanks for your help, I guess. No problem. I guess that's how it should be. We don't have to fight, you know. There is no need for violence. We can all live in peace. Can we? I'm not sure. You were a soldier, a man of honor. I can't believe someone like you would sign up for the slaughter of innocent people. Times have changed, son. I have changed. Nothing is as it used to be. Honor won't feed you. It won't give you a shelter. Times have changed, and so did we, to survive. This is not how soldiers act. This is not who you are. I told you, I'm no longer a soldier. This is who I am now. The moon's falling on our heads. Yeah? Wow, I didn't notice. Maybe I was too busy looking after myself and my squad because the damn moon exploded and is falling on us. What I meant was, it's going to crash into Earth. Like, really soon. Good. Good? It's all going to end. It has to, this whole nightmare. Let me tell you a story, okay? Sure. Our squad was helping with evacuation. We were on a chopper hovering above a foothill or football stadium where people had gathered. We were picking up the wounded to get them to safety. Suddenly, bam! Another earthquake started, and everything went to hell. Literally, the ground split open, bursting out red flames. Do you know the Bible? I'm not an expert. I wasn't a religious man either, but after seeing all this, after seeing a whole stadium of people being swallowed by hell itself in one chomp, it was then that I realized there is no hope. Nothing is going to end well. This is Judgment Day, final chapter of mankind. We might have a clue where to find a spaceship, yeah? What'd you need that for? To escape. To escape? You're out of your mind. Where would you escape? Well, there's a space station, supposedly. Son, I understand you want to survive at all costs. This is being delusional. The entire world is dead. This isn't something you just escape from. You can't. There's nowhere to go. There's no magical kingdom, no wonderful utopia waiting for survivors. No space station will save you. Don't let anyone fool you like that. I still think there's got to be another way. We don't have to kill each other. I doubt that. Just let us go. We'll leave the house if you want it so much. Nobody has to die. You and I both know this is not going to happen. You can leave, but Racer will follow you and hunt you down. Because you're more than just an obstacle for him. You're his prey. Okay. We've done that, so we have this new option. Time to rethink your life. Times are not just changing. The times are coming to an end. These are the final days, can't you see? It will all be over soon. Maybe. Yet we still bother. We're not all putting bullets to our heads. We still fight to survive. Yes, we're still trying to survive, against all odds. Still, we're most likely all going to die. Our time is running out. And here we are, standing in the wasteland, with our hands close to our guns, preparing to fight like a bunch of idiots. I don't know. I told you it's going to be at least another hour, though, so it'll be a while. I'll reach out to you. If you like go to sleep, let's say. I mean, I don't know what time zone you're in and stuff, but if you end up going to sleep and you've not seen a message from me, you'll see one when you wake up. As soon as I'm done streaming, I will send you a message. So just look for my message on Discord. Preparing to fight like a bunch of idiots. What do you suggest we do then? You should go. Sarge, take your men and leave. What? Are you kidding? You don't respect Razor. You don't like him. You only work for him because your squad is counting on you. This is not the right way. And deep down, you know I'm right. Razor won't save you from the end. The question is, what kind of man are you going to be when the end comes? What do you want to see in the eyes of your squad? You're right. There's no point in denying it. I'll talk to my squad. We'll change our ways while we still can. I guess I was hoping that he and his men could join us, but I guess not. He kind of didn't. He thought we were delusional when we talked about spaceships, so I guess no. I guess this is goodbye then. I'll take my squad and leave right before dusk. Make no mistake, Razor will still try to get you. So you'll still have to deal with the rest of his men. How many people will he have? Without us, he's down to 15. Still, that's a hell of a lot more than you have. Good luck, son. You'll need it. Hey, Sarge? Thanks. Good luck out there in the wasteland. Okay. Just because I'm here, let me refuel our car. And then I still have this, right? Yeah, just making sure. Move over here. Set that there. This. Okay. Let me think. We'll want another couple of bear traps, so we'll want to go to the hunting lodge for sure. So do that. Let's go ahead. So there's their construction site. And there's the hunting lodge as well. Up there. Initially. Path to the back. Kill for copyright now. What a terrible stink. Crawling with maggots. Think I'm going to throw up. Aw, should I hold your hand? Damn it, Kate. This is sickening. I agree with David. The smell is revolting. Alright, it stinks like hell. I'll give you that. Remove the corpse and prepare the trap for another use. Take 18 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. So another trap. Now I smell no better than the dead boar. So we have a trap. I think there's one more trap inside. I think it's where it is. I think there's nothing else back here also. Some scratches, some visible scratches on the floor. So something was pushed back and forth repeatedly. Painting depicts a wolf or a large dog on a snowy hill. There's a human settlement in the distance. Night is dark and the sky seems hazy. I think I've seen this picture somewhere before. Yeah, I think this is the reference to the first Don't Escape game with the werewolf where you try to keep yourself trapped for the night. Fireplace is empty with a thick layer of ash on its walls and floor. Smells like burned wood. Hunter's trophy of the antlers. One of the antlers is skewed. I can't reach it. I don't remember how. I did reach that antler at some point. I don't remember how. I have some tools I could use, like I could try the pry bar, for example, or whatever, but let's do this first. So there's another bear trap. We'll have a second one with that. You can see the lodge from here. Back of the lodge from here. Rifle scope. So let's put those on the rifle, by the way. So silencer. 60 minutes. 60 minutes to put a silencer on a rifle. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Does it also take 60 minutes? What the hell? Eat away all the time for no real reason. Okay. Overheard the thugs. Leaders talking about they were a construction site. Added a scope and silencer on my rifle, making it more accurate and silent. Okay. Socket won't solve any of my problems without plugging anything to plug in. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this room. So how did I reach this? This. These three are the only things that would have any reach, I think. And I don't even know if It'll work. I don't remember how I did that. Oh, and I have the rope with grapple, but I when I was here last time, I did this day. I did not have that with me, so. Use crowbar on a hunter's trophy with antlers. Seems long enough to be able to push the antler. There's a loud click somewhere in the room. There we go. Floor safe. There's a revolver in the safe. Still something there. There's a box of rifle ammo. One more box inside. The box of revolver ammo. The safe's empty. Alright. So. You give this to him so he can defend himself, but I should load it for... Oh. Of course. Okay. Take this. A gun. You know how to use it? Yeah. It's just, I'd rather not have to use it. I know. Me neither. But sometimes life doesn't leave you any other option. Thanks, David. I'll use it if everything else fails. Okay, and then we'll load this with rifle ammo. Okay. So, give a revolver to Barry so he can defend himself if needed. Okay, I think that's it. I'm almost at my max weight. I gained 5 kilograms I could carry because of having a perfect day 2, so that's nice. I think that's everything in here. Let me for sure drop some of this stuff back over here. Like that, I guess, for now. For now. Go to the construction site. Let's save this here. Save for day 3. Yes, that's the one I want. Overwrite that. So now we're day 3 at 12:37 p.m. I know I need a maggot later. I don't remember if I need to get the knife for that. I don't think so, but just in case, we drop these off also. Could sneak through there. Maybe they won't notice me. Guys, you better stay here. You sure this is a good idea? No, but it might work. Maybe there's a back door somewhere there. Alright, even if you sneak past guards, even if you find a way in, what exactly do you intend to do? You're not exactly a special task forces type. I'm just going to look around. Maybe I'll find something useful. Don't get yourself shot. See? She does care about you after all. Shut up. It's like, why I oughta... Don't pretend that I care. Joik. You, Joik. I'll just resave it here so I don't have to redo the lead up and conversation and stuff. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, I had to go that. Oh. Hang on. Let's see if I can get there and back. I was clicking the wrong. I kept clicking to the side. I need to click up there is what I needed. Been upsetting to think about all these bolts will be flying in my general direction a few hours from now. Back to eating crow's croissants, yeah. I'm taking some food. Alright, now for this, I want to do whiskey. Here. Got down the food with something, huh, right? I hope some of these thugs have weak... whatever it said, weak stomachs or whatever. Ah! He was still looking over in the direction of the crow. I made it without even having to... Before I had to shoot him. I didn't have to shoot him this time. Although I wonder if that hurts me for later. I don't know what the answer is. Okay. So I dropped whiskey off there. I'm looking through my list of stuff I did before, trying to remember. Okay. I put bars on the first floor of the house. I got past the guard. Oh. I don't have oil. Where did I get the oil from? I put oil on the ammo so it wouldn't fire well previously. Where did I do that? I found whiskey. Where the hell did I find oil? I had oil that I used before. I just can't remember where I got it. Oh, I got it from over here. That's right. Damn. I don't know if I'm going to get a second chance to do that or not. We'll try it. If not, I've saved before I did the first pass by the guy. So if I cannot do it again for some reason, then I can just reload there. It's in the back room here is where... Over here. Spider webs went away. Magazine here. Oh yeah, this talks about the coma clinic, which is where this ties to the Deep Sleep series, and then of course there's this stuff about a flying saucer. With that. Okay. Bottle of oil. There's rat poison. I don't think we want to poison people. We got the Sarge to already agree to leave with his men. Leave before dusk, so I don't think we want to poison. If we poison him, he might be out for vengeance or something. And then we undo the progress we made with him. So I don't think that's the answer. I don't see anything else here other than the rat poison, though. So I think no. Plus, I don't know that they'll leave my group, but I don't want to piss these people off if I become a murderer effectively by just using rat poison on people unnecessarily. That's maybe a bad idea. Nothing else back there. We got all the stuff from back there yesterday, like in terms of game day. So, okay. So that's what I really wanted to do was... Since we're at 60% fuel again, let me do this. Let's get the fuel again once more. Set that down. Oh, whoops. Forgot I still had it full. Now do this. This. Okay. Here. Oh, nice. Well, thanks for hanging around. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, I want to drop the oil in here. Box contains a lot of different kinds of bullets. Both are far too heavy or clunky to move. Poured a lot of oil into the box. At least some of the bullets should fail when fired. Alright, we can go back. Get out of here. Okay, we were able to dodge him successfully the second time as well. Wasn't sure if that was going to be possible, so that's good. Okay, so save here. So I've got now... Let me see, for all my preparations, I've got, going down my list, I've got nailed metal bars on the first floor windows. Again, they never come up higher, so I don't think I need to bother with those. I bypassed the guard with the suppressed, or with the, that was on the guard there. I don't know if that'll bite me in the butt later. We'll find out, I guess. I've used oil on the ammo. Because I ran out of, I used that previously. Whiskey on the food. Or we'll buy the food. So they'll hopefully get drunk. Some of them won't show up. Got 4 bear traps again. We have 2 already set outside. We have 2 more from the hunting lodge. Given the loaded revolver to Barry as a backup. I think that's it. And then we also gained something with Sarge, having him and his squad of like 4 guys or whatever, no longer working with Razor and the bandits. Okay. Is that everything? I still don't know about the disc here. I think I'm going to have to look up and see where that's supposed to be, because I don't actually know. I can't seem to find it, and I know on day 4 I need that. I couldn't finish the game Like it said, I needed a disk in order to, like whatever, put everybody into stasis, whatever thing we're doing, transferring their consciousness to another world or something. And I never had that, so I couldn't. It was actually not. Oh, I got like a not as good of an ending. It was actually I could not proceed. So let's see. Uh, oh, I see. So that's okay. So that is that area. So we come over here. We still have time. I think we've done just about everything we need to for tonight. I don't think there's much left. Oh, right. The roof is collapsed. Yeah, yeah. Here. My bad. My bad. My bad. There's an area that has darkness that is lit up. I guess that's where we're searching. So we need to go up a little bit. Yeah, 5 whole minutes. Oh, no. Dark to see anything. Hang on. So... Wait, no, the computer we use is up here. I just wasted 10 minutes. Okay, there was something about... Resources... That's just the lodge, though, right? Yeah. Pins important. Pins are important, maybe. Moving the power output for the backup battery on our floor. It's all a bit makeshift. Just make sure to feed pin A with 15 volts and pin B with 40 volts. A 15 and B with 40? So 15 and 40 instead of what's already there. Because it's different what's there. Okay, so let's go back here. Maybe that lights up that dark area? 15 and 40. So this is a 20. And this is, let's see. So 20. So 10, 10, 30, 20, 35. This is a 15, so 20 and 15, okay. Now you do 15 and 40, huh? We're at 0. If this is 15, then I do, okay, so 10, 10. This one to 0. 0 to 15. Wait. Oh, I want 0, 0. So I don't want that. Else. This was 20, right? If I do this to here, that 10, 30, 0, 0, 15. Okay. 15 and 40 was the other one. So 60. 50. 60. 40. Reset. That just done does everything, I think. Okay, so if I do that, so we have 15 and 40. So this is dark now. But if we go down, aha! This lights up like this emergency light or whatever. Too heavy. So we're trying to get... Wait, do we get in this door or this door? This is in the way. What's this door? Locked from the other side. I don't have... Do I need a pry bar? Shoot, I might need the pry bar. So I get the pry bar out of the vehicle just to make sure. Pry bar. Screwdriver, maybe? I don't know, there's the vent there. I don't know if there's something in the vent. Maybe the disc is in the vent? I don't know. Let's go back. See, some of them, they like warp you really fast. It does the whole like, but then you have this where it does not. So, okay. So do I need the pry bar for this? I mean, can't do that. Bad idea. So neither of those. Okay, yes. About today, are you worried about tonight? A little. I mean, we're clearly outnumbered. They probably know how to use weapons. It's quite good with those as well. My understanding, I did not mean to see this, but my understanding is not on day one, but on a later day. I don't know how you do it on a later day, but my understanding is on a later day you can, maybe. Like you play it through and then you do like a new game plus kind of a thing. I think. I don't know how that works though, so I'm not totally sure how it would happen, how it would go down. Quite good with those as well. At least one of us is. It won't be enough to defend our hideout. We need to do our best fortifying this place. Okay. About Sarge. That went better than I expected. He seemed reasonable. He didn't want to harm us do us any harm. Even if we have to deal with the rest, it's still a few saved lives. For now. What happens next doesn't depend on us. We did all we could. Yeah, I chose... So when the building... When you have the sign collapse on the top of the building, and so you have to choose one of the two, either Cody or Barry. I chose Barry because Barry can wield a weapon like a pistol. And I don't think Cody can wield a pistol, so... I mean, he technically could. I don't think he could aim well. Plus, you know, he might hurt himself. I just was worried about stuff, so I was like, okay, so... Yeah, Barry may be helping with pipe. His pipe over there is blocking my way, but it's too heavy for me to push. Sure, let's try together. Thanks, Barry. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't think... Cody can help with that either. But I can't get into this either with a screwdriver. So maybe there's nothing in there. Anyway, okay. floppy disk. That's probably the one we need for the final day. A floppy disk labeled Mem Boost. I have a strange feeling like deja vu. Like it's really important for some reason. I think I should keep that disk. So other stuff is collapsed. You see, won't work. Yeah. It's broken or both. And then this stack of papers in the fax machine. For Jonathan Samley, we did not get this before. I knew I ended up needing a disk. I knew that from the last day. So I was trying different things to find the disk. I searched all through here previously, and then I thought about the dark area. All the necessary preparations have been completed. We're ready to start the procedure. According to calculations, chances of success are at about 89%. As I mentioned in our last conversation, with current conditions, I will not be able to get better results, and I think this is a risk we must take. Okay, see you in whatever, maybe 8 hours-ish or something like that. Talk to you later, Fofox. Thanks for stopping in. So as I mentioned in our last conversation, with the current conditions, I will not be able to get better results, and I think this is a risk we must take. At the moment, we do not have much information about the crystals. Crystals? What crystals? And we're in possession of a very small amount. We need more if we want our expeditions to continue, even if an attempt to synthesize more could end up a disaster. Oh, the crystals they were mining from the moon that caused the disaster in the first place. That's right. This is more important than the existence of one world. Even in the event of a failure, we'll gain a huge amount of information that will allow us to increase the safety of the procedure in the future. SP-1328 is expendable. Level of development leaves much to be desired. SP-1328 is the current... So the theory is, or the idea is, that there are multiple dimensions of Earth. Sidereal Plexus has figured out, on one world, they figured out how to, through the deep sleep stuff that we have in their other series, they figured out a way to through sleep or whatever, transport themselves into other dimensions. They first figured out a way to get to other dimensions, and then they figured out a way to transfer consciousness. So if you're going to die in this dimension, if you hook up to a machine the proper way, the machine could transfer your consciousness to basically like somebody in another dimension. So you would live on. That other person would die in the process, I think. Although I don't remember, they might be able to use like new corpses too. But anyway, you transfer to another dimension to survive, even though your dimension is going to be destroyed for, or your Earth or whatever. Anyway, so SP-1328 is the current dimension that our 4 characters, or 3 characters now, are in. Transferring to another dimension could save them. Anyway, so this dimension is expendable. The level of development leaves much to be desired. It is also one of the least profitable facilities. According to the instructions from the director of SP4, you should immediately evacuate. Mrs. Stanford has a list of employees who should be informed about the evacuation if it's an actual necessity. So, director of another dimension's facility. Anyway, okay, so we got the disc. We did end up getting the disc this time. That's good. Still not sure if we even have a way of in there. Oh, I didn't try the pry bar. We could see if that'll open it for us or not. Can't do that. And can't unscrew it. Those would be the only 2 things I think a wrench would not work. Okay, so now we'll leave. Because we have the disc. That's good. We needed that for the final day. Front. Put tools back. Go ahead and grab these. These are just 1 kilogram each. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and take the ammo. That isn't going to weigh me down. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're going now back home. With 1 fewer person, unfortunately. Okay, unlock this. I don't know if there's a specific spot I'm supposed to drop the traps. I've dropped them there, but I have 2 now. So I don't know if it matters. Just in case for some reason we drop the trap and then it's like, you didn't drop it in the right place or something, then we could try a different place. Okay, and inside. Shut the door. Lock it again. Okay. Here. Unlock this door. Lock it. Okay. Last time I went up on the roof for a vantage point. That's where I'm going to go for this one. So I'll go here. I think I was just here. I don't think I was all the way over to where... But I don't know for sure. We'll save it here, and then if I need to be farther over, just these small adjustments might need to be made, then we'll... Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I've given Barry a revolver with ammo, put steel bars on the window downstairs, locked both of the doors, 2 bear traps in front of each. We put whiskey by the food to get some of them drunk. We put oil in the ammo to get some of their shots to misfire or just fail to fire at all. I've got my rifle with scope and stuff for good positioning here. And am I missing something? Oh, we convinced SARS to split, so that's a thing. Also. Yeah, I think that's it. And we got the disc this time, which is also another reason to redo that we were redoing this. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, let's see. 20 raiders. A group of raiders commanded by a man named Razor arrived at dusk. They weren't trying to hide, circling your hideout with their bikes, engines roaring, angry voices screaming. Your time for slaughter has come, piglets, Razor himself shouted through a megaphone, and I will be your wolf. Some of his gang was missing. Okay, hang on. In my ears, my audio level is way too high when it does that little music for the night of. This is much better. Okay. Well, I could almost not hear myself talk. Okay. Some of his gang was missing. Sarge and his guys. 2 thugs found a fine bottle of whiskey in their supplies. How can you say no to an opportunity like that? They were too drunk to move and were left to sober up. They missed the whole party. 18. When the minutes moved out from their base, a small group split from them and went in the opposite direction. Looks like that's 5, so we're down to 13. Is that right? Sarge wasn't brave enough to confront Razor, but he thought things through sufficiently. He and his 4 men never showed up to attack you. Yeah, we're down to 13 men. 13 men, including Razor, closed in to attack. The attackers opened fire. Bullets swooshed through the air. Some flew far too close to your head, decorating the walls of the house with numerous small holes. Some of the guns did not spit out any deadly projectiles. With dry click, 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 they refused to work properly. Did someone meddle with their ammo supply? 3 of the attackers found themselves unarmed and had to retreat before the attack had even truly started. Back down to 10. Sitting on the roof, armed with a sniper rifle, you fired at the attackers. With a view enhanced by a scope and in a perfect shooting position, you managed to hit 6 of them, sending them to the dusty dirt. They didn't get up afterwards. We're down to 4. Keeping some extra ammo near was a good idea even if it was accidental. With that extra ammo, you managed to shoot one more thug as he was nearing the house. Down to 3. Before dusk, you placed some traps around your house. Out of 4 traps set, 2 caught Razor's men hurt and unable to proceed. They retreated, happy to be alive. You closed and locked the front door, closed and locked the back door. You put solid metal bars in the ground floor window. One remaining attacker, Razor himself, was trying to force his way into your hideout. Kate simply opened the door and put her gun to his head. Oh, we did. That was a perfect result on night 3. Okay, so I think what I was missing before was the Sarge conversation, I think. So I was almost good on everything. I just needed Sarge's men to duck out also. You managed to repel the attackers before they even got into your house. That was a terrifying performance on your side. Who would have thought you're such an efficient killer? Because I've done the day before? Anyway. You prepared your hideout perfectly, and it paid off. Not only did you survive, you also had some good rest last night. Plus 5 kilograms permanent carry weight bonus. Nice. This is the dream on the final night. A cold night outside. And then the moon is colliding with the earth. This is the night. This is day 4. Where is everybody? Survived another night. This is the last day. This time I didn't even need a dream to tell me that. I could feel it. The moon will hit Earth today. I have to go to the outpost to see if the ship is still there. Alright. Kate, what are you doing? What needs to be done? We agreed to let him live. No, we agreed to decide his fate in the morning. It's the morning now, and I'm deciding his fate for you. Because I know you couldn't do it. There's no reasoning with her now, David. Shut up, Barry. You know there's no other way this can end. Kill him or don't kill him. Wait, don't do it. Give me one good reason. I will help you. Shut up. I wasn't asking. It's a waste of a bullet. He learned his lesson. You're better than this. The world ends anyway. I think this was the one I chose before. This one works. I don't know if any of the others. Thanks. Let's just say this one. It's a waste of a bullet. We might need to defend ourselves. Still just smack his head with a pipe until his brain comes out. It's over anyway. Huh? World's gonna end today. So what? This scum doesn't deserve to witness it. Wait, what? You're for real? We've been guarding him for the entire night, taking turns. And that was the last night of my life. Thanks, David. We should have killed him right away. Damn you, David. You're too soft. Hope I'm not going to regret that. Thank you. Just let me go. You'll never see me again. Shut up. You're doing the right thing. You shut up, too. Everybody just shut up. Hope letting him go won't turn out to be a mistake. That was the right thing to do. I'll ask you to say that again if he follows us and stabs our backs when we least expect it. I doubt he would. So, it's today, is it? Yes. I've seen it. This time there's no way to survive this. We know where the ship is. Come on, Kate. How is that going to save us? Maybe if you tell me more about that space station, the story would be more believable. But so far, just a little longer, David. Let's go to that outpost. It's pretty far away, so we better take a car. Barry, how do you feel? How should I feel? My wife's dead, the kid we looked after died, I had the worst night of my life, and the world's about to end. Hang in there. Things are going to get better. I don't know, David. This whole thing about the spaceship, it's just too good to be true. Not to mention I'm terrified of flying. I take trains. Don't worry. You'll see I'm not bluffing. Alright. So now we will save here at the beginning. Day 3, day 4. The beginning of day 4. Okay. And that is where we're going to leave this for today.